frequency sampling method. Design of FIR filter using frequency sampling method. As the name indicate, it sample the frequency. It sample the frequency. Okay. So here you can say these are the steps. Okay. H d e raised to j omega. H d e raised to j omega. In short, we called it as h of omega. We called it as h of omega. Okay. Is given. Is given. Okay. If it is not given, if it is not given, then write write the equation for it. Then write the equation for it. Okay. What is the equation for h d e raised to j omega? That common equation we have seen. If h d e raised to j omega is not given, then desired frequency response is not given, then how we can write this h d e raised to j omega? Hmm? You should know it. If in exam the problem asked where h d e raised to j omega is not given, then and that is the first step. If the first step you don't know, then the remaining problem you will get 0 mark. If h d e raised to j omega in problem is not given, then what is the standard equation or standard formula for that? E raised to minus j omega tau. What is e raised to minus j omega tau? And what is the value of tau? Tau is equal to
m
yes
minus 1 by
m
2.
minus 1 by 2. Tau is equal to m minus 1 by 2, and therefore h d e raised to j omega, in short it is called as h of omega, it is equal to e raised to minus j omega m minus 1 by 2. M minus 1 by 2 for you can say it is minus omega c less than equal to omega less than equal to plus omega c, less than equal to plus omega c. Okay. Or you can write it is 0 less than omega less than omega c. Clear? Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Others? Others?
Yes, sir.
हे इक्वेशन ध्यानात ठेवा. इक्वेशन जर दिलेले नसेल तर स्टक व्हायचं नाही. इक्वेशन दिलेले नसेल तर डायरेक्ट हे इक्वेशन लिहायचं. ठीक आहे. Here m is nothing but what is m? M is order of filter. Order of filter. In some problem it is also called as length of filter. It is called as length of filter. Okay. So same formula you can use for both methods, for window method also and for frequency sampling method also. In both method you can use this formula. Okay. Now this SD of omega, which you can write here SD, SD of omega. If it is given, then no problem. It is not given, then you can write in this way. Okay. So here h d e raised to j omega is converted to h of k, is converted to h of k by using frequency sampling. By using frequency sampling. This is the first step. This is the first step. Okay. How? How? By replacing omega, or you can say omega is sampled. Omega is the frequency. Omega is the frequency, and that frequency is sampled at 2 pi k by m. Omega is equal to 2 pi k by m. This is the first step. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
SD e raised to j omega is given. If it is not given, then obtain this. Okay. Once you get SD e raised to j omega, replace omega by 2 pi k by m, you will get h of k. You will get h of k. Then next step, take IDFT. Take IDFT, inverse discrete Fourier transform. Inverse discrete Fourier transform to get h of n. To get h of n. And this h of n is nothing but finite impulse response. Finite impulse response. Finite impulse response. These are the steps. These are the steps. Here, this IDFT equation depends on value of m. Value of m. So it depends on value of m. What is m? What is m?
Order of filter.
बाकीचे पण बोला रे जराशी. What is m?
Order of filter.
It is the order of filter. Okay. So first case, if m is odd, then h of n is equal to 1 by m inside curly bracket h of 0 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to m minus 1 by 2 real part of h of k into e raised to j 2 pi kn by m square bracket complete, curly bracket complete. See the equation. As m is odd means, for example, m is equal to 7. Now to get a perfect value, the limits of this summation k is equal to 1 to m minus 1 by 2. Okay. If m is equal to 7, then it becomes 7 minus 1 means 6 by 2. So 6 by 2 is equal to 3. 6 by 2 is equal to 3. Clear? Clear? And the formula means h of 0 for this one, you put k is equal to 0. K is equal to 0. And rest k means k is equal to 1 to, not 0. Huh? K is equal to 1 to m minus 1 by 2. Okay. And here this n, small n is equal to 0, 1 up to m minus 1. 0 to m minus 1. You don't forget these 2 and this real part. 2 and real part. These are very important. Clear? Yes or no?
Sir, can you repeat this? If M is odd again.
Okay. I will repeat, but I will write second case also. If m is even, if m is even, then this h of n, then use this formula. H of n is equal to same 1 by m curly bracket h of 0. H of 0 means what? H of 0 means what? Here you get in first step h of k. Put k is equal to 0. Put k is equal to 0. You will get h of 0. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Plus 2 as it is summation k is equal to, now k starts from 0 or 1. Now k start from
0.
how? Because 0 is finished here.
2, sir.
1 पासून स्टार्ट होईल ना. 0 यहाँ पे गया ना, h of 0 यहाँ पे गया, मीन्स k इज इक्वल टू 0 यहाँ पे पुट किया, तो रिमेनिंग क्या है? k इज इक्वल टू 1 2, यहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा 0 1 1 2. अब यहाँ पे चेंज है, खाली क्या चेंज है? यहाँ पे हमने यूज किया है m माइनस 1 बाय 2. यहाँ पे यूज करो बिकॉज दिस इज इवन फिगर, you use here m by 2 minus 1, m by 2 minus 1. Okay, and remaining part as it is, real part of h of k into e raised to j 2 pi kn by m, because this is the formula of IDFT, if you know. This is the formula of IDFT. Square bracket complete, curly bracket complete. Now, is it clear?
Yes, sir. कळलं.
बाकीच्यांना? This one is Vishal. Vishal Digikar.
हॅलो. हा सर बोल.
समजले का?
हॅलो.
समजलंय का?
हो सर. हो.
कुठं बाहेर एक काय, रस्त्यावर एक काय? Actually, the online teaching method 100% useful for student if students are serious, and it is 100% affected to student if students are not so serious. So it depends on you how you take it, because our duty is to teach you only, complete the syllabus. So it is totally depends on you, how you serious. ठीक है. Now here, real part of h of k into e raised to j 2 pi kn by m. So how to find out the real part? Real part of e raised to, because this h of k, it is in the form of e raised to. It is in the form of e raised to. For example, real part of e raised to minus j theta. Real part of e raised to minus j theta. How to write e raised to minus j theta? E raised to minus j theta, cos of theta minus j sin theta. Cos of theta minus j sin theta. So here we want only real part. Okay. So this cos of theta is the real part and j sin theta is the imaginary part. Okay. So real part of this cos of theta minus j sin theta is nothing but cos of theta only. Is nothing but cos of theta only. So you take only cos of theta from that. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the, or these are the steps to find or to design a FIR filter using frequency sampling method. समझलेत का steps?
हो सर.
एकालाच समजले बहुतेक, बाकीच्यांना काय समजत नाही. Write the problem. Determine one more thing. You don't be in impression that your syllabus will be repeat. This syllabus is finished means finished. Okay. हा सिलेबस परत रिपीट होणार नाही. जर क्रॅश कोर्स झाला तर त्याच्यामध्ये फक्त इम्पॉर्टंट पार्ट घेतला जाईल. म्हणजे तुम्हाला तुमच्यापैकी काही लोकांना असं वाटत असेल की हा सिलेबस परत रिपीट होईल, मग त्यावेळेस आपण पाहू काय करायचं. हा सिलेबस रिपीट होणार नाही. Determine impulse response h of n of a filter having desired frequency response, h d e raised to j omega, is equal to e raised to minus j m minus 1 omega by 2 for 0 less than omega less than equal to pi by 2, less than equal to pi by 2, or it is equal to 0 for pi by 2 less than equal to omega less than equal to pi. M is equal to 7. Use frequency sampling approach. Use frequency sampling approach. Determine impulse response h of n of a filter having desired frequency response. Means here, if you see, the SD e raised to j omega is given in problem. So it is not necessary to find out. So if you observe it, it is in the form of e raised to minus j omega tau. E raised to minus j omega tau, and tau is nothing but m minus 1 by 2. m minus 1 by 2. ठीक है. Solution. Apply the steps now. So here we can write these steps. SD e raised to j omega is first converted to h of k, and then h of k is converted to h of n. These are the, in short, in one line we can write the steps to find out h of n, or these are the steps involved in frequency sampling method. ठीक है. So SD of e raised to j omega is first converted into h of k. How? Omega is replaced by 2 pi k by m. 2 pi k by m. Okay. So m is given. M is equal to 7. So it is 2 pi k by 7. 2 pi k by 7. ठीक है. Now here I write h of k is equal to e raised to minus j. What is m minus 1? M minus 1, 7
6.
minus 1 is 6. Okay. So 6 by 2 is nothing but 3. Is nothing but 3. And omega is nothing but, omega is replaced by 2 pi k by 7. 2 pi k by 7. For 0 less than equal to, omega is again replaced by, here also, in limits also, 2 pi k by 7 less than equal to pi by 2. Less than equal to pi by 2. And it is equal to 0 for pi by 2 less than equal to, again here omega is nothing but 2 pi k by 7 less than equal to pi. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then h of k is equal to e raised to minus j 6 pi k by 7 for, now here the term is in the form of variable k, in the form of variable k, not in omega, not in omega. So here you adjust this term for variable k, for variable k. कसं? Shift this 7 and 2 pi to the left side and to the right side of the limit. Okay. Now here 7 into 0 is 0 divided by 2 pi. Divided by 2 pi. इथं काय येईल तुमचं? 0. Here is 0. Less than equal to, again shift this 2 pi by 7 to the right side. This 2 pi by 7 to the right side. काय होईल मग ते? Cross multiplication. Here only k is remaining. Less than equal to, okay, this pi and this pi get cancel. Then it become 7 by 4. Check it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
बाकीच्यांना समजतंय का? Ajinkya?
Yes, sir.
Then 0 for, now you tell me the left limit.
Seven by four.
7 by 4 less than equal to k, and right limit, this pi and this pi get cancelled.
7 by
7 by 2. 7 by 2. Okay. You convert this fraction into number. काय येईल 7 by 4 व्हॅल्यू काय आहे? What is 7 by 4?
1.75.
1.75. You approximately consider it as 2 to the largest number, to the approximate to the largest number. And what about this
3.5.
3.5? You consider it as 4. You consider it as 4. ठीक है. Therefore, this h of k is equal to e raised to minus j 6 pi k by 7 for 0 less than equal to k less than equal to 2, and it is equal to 0 for what is 7 by 4? It is 1.75, approximately equal to 2. 2 less than equal to k less than equal to 4. This is first step. Obtained h of k. Clear?
Yes, sir.
इकडं दीक्षा,
Yes, sir. समजलं
आदित्य,
sir.
Yes, sir.
समजतंय का?
हाँ sir.
ठीक है. This is first step. Then second step. You called it as equation number 1. Equation number 1. ठीक है. Now in second step, find h of n using IDFT. Using IDFT. Okay. But the equation of this IDFT depends on what?
M.
M value. Depends on M. So M is equal to 7, and it is nothing but odd value. It is nothing but odd value. Correct? For odd, which equation is applicable? Which equation is applicable? H of n is equal to 1 by m, curly bracket, h of 0 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to, here it is m minus 1 by 2, m minus 1 by 2, real part of h of k e raised to j 2 pi kn by m. Now here h of 0, h of 0. So here for in h of k equation, put k is equal to 0. Put k is equal to 0. So h of k equation, you consider equation number 1. Consider equation number 1. What is equation number 1? What is equation number 1?
h of k is equal to
H of k.
Okay. So in that equation, you put k is equal to 0. K is equal to 0. So if k is equal to 0, then what is the value of h of 0?
1.
1. It becomes e raised to 0 and e raised to 0 is equal to 1. ठीक है? Therefore, h of n is equal to 1 by m value is 7, h of 0 is 1 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to m minus 1 by 2 means what? 7 minus 1 by 2, it is equal to 3. It is equal to 3. Real part of what is h of k? What is h of k?
e raised to minus j 6 pi
E raised to
k
minus j 6
pi
pi
k
k by 7
upon yes
into e raised to j 2 pi k n by 7 m value. So here you can write n is equal to 0, 1 up to m minus 1, up to m minus 1. Therefore we know m value is 7, that's why n is ranging from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. N is equal to 0 to 6. Yes or no?
yes sir
Therefore, h of n is equal to 1 by 7 curly bracket 1 plus 2. Now here, whatever the limits of k we found, so in that we know the h of k is equal to e raised to minus j 6 pi k by 7, equation number 1 you can see. In that k is ranging from 0 to
2
2, and here we get limit for k as k is equal to 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Okay, but k is applicable only from 0 to 2, 0 to 2. Okay, for rest value it is equal to 0, for rest value it is equal to 0. So you can adjust the limit here only, or you can keep as it is. So here I consider the limit as k is equal to 1 to 2. Okay, because we know it is applicable only for 0 to 2. Below 0 and above 2, h of k is equal to 0. Yes or no?
yes sir
Okay, then real part, rearrange this term. So it is real part of e raised to, we can take common as 6 minus j 2 pi k minus j 2 pi k inside bracket, what is remaining? 3 minus n by 7. Yes or no? बरोबर ना? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Clear this part? Okay, you arrange this term in the form of first number minus n. First number minus n. Keep in mind. Okay. Therefore, h of n is equal to 1 by 7 curly bracket 1 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to 2 real part of, now it is in the form of e raised to minus j theta, e raised to minus j theta, yes or no? And what is the value of theta? Theta is equal to 2
2
pi
pi
k 3 minus n by 7, 2 pi k 3 minus n by 7. Okay, so real part of e raised to minus j theta is nothing but cos of theta, means cos of 2 pi k 3 minus n by 7 minus j sin theta, means 2 pi k 3 minus n by 7. Clear?
Yes, sir.
N is equal to 0 to 6. N is equal to 0 to 6. Therefore, h of n is equal to 1 by 7, 1 plus 2, summation k is equal to 1 to 2. What is the real part of this?
Cos
Okay,
2
only
pi k.
cos term. Cos of 2 pi k 3 minus n by 7. N is equal to 0 to 6. N is equal to 0 to 6. Clear? So this is the h of n, impulse response. If you solve up to this, then also you will get full marks. समझ ले?
Yes, sir.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर सर अभी ये क्वेश्चन में उन्होंने एक्सप्लिसिटली दिया था ना फ्रीक्वेंसी सैम्पलिंग अप्रोच यूज करने को.
बराबर.
सर अगर एग्जाम में उन्होंने ये नहीं मेंशन किया तो हम
कौन सा भी मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं आप?
ओके सर.
कौन सा भी मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. अब एक टर्म हम निकल के देखते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल n इज इक्वल टू 0. n is equal to 0. So it becomes h of 0 is equal to 1 by 7 inside bracket 1 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to 2 cos of n is equal to 0, then it becomes cos of 6 pi k by 7. Yes or no? And therefore h of 0 is equal to 1 by 7, 1 plus 2. Now here you can vary, k is equal to 1 and 2. So inside bracket, first k is equal to 1, then it becomes cos of 6 pi by 7 plus cos of k is equal to 2, 12 pi by 7, bracket complete. Therefore h of 0 is equal to 1 by 7, 1 plus 2. What is cos of 6 pi by 7? Tell this value, cos of 6 pi by 7.
Minus 0.90.
Minus 0.90. And cos of 12 pi by 7.
Plus 0.62.
Plus 0.62. Okay, then it is equal to 1 by 7, 1 So minus 0.90 plus 0.62 into 2. How much it is? Minus कितने दिन?
minus 0.56.
0.56, and therefore h of 0 is equal to काय value येईल?
0.062.
0.062. So this is h of 0. In same way you can find out h of 1, h of 2, h of 3, h of 4, h of 5 and h of 6. Okay. If you have a time, then you can find out this one. If you don't, then up to this you can solve it. Hello, lecture चालेल. Take next. Using frequency sampling method, using frequency sampling method, design a low pass FIR filter, low pass FIR filter to meet following specifications. Passband, zero to 5 kilohertz, 0 to 5 kilohertz. Then sampling frequency 18 kilohertz, sampling frequency 18 kilohertz. Then filter length 9, filter length 9. So in this problem, only low pass filter is mentioned. SD e raised to j omega is not given. Okay, then you have to write the equation for it. What is that? HD e raised to j omega is equal to what?
E raised to minus j omega.
E raised to minus j omega tau. e raised to minus j omega tau. For what? 0 less than equal to omega less than equal to omega c, less than equal to omega c, and it is equal to 0 otherwise, equal to 0 otherwise. Or you can write here minus omega c2 plus omega c, minus omega c2 plus omega c. Okay. Now here the passband is given in terms of hertz, in terms of hertz. So if you draw it, the low pass filter, so its range is 0 to 5 kilohertz. 0 to 5 kilohertz means it's ranging from 0 to 5 kilohertz, like 0 to 5 kilohertz. Okay, and this 5 kilohertz is nothing but its cutoff frequency, omega c. It is nothing but omega c. HD e raised to j omega, like this. Okay, so here omega is not given, omega is not given, hertz is given. That's why first you find out the value of omega. How to find out? Hertz is given means it is capital F. So capital F is equal to 5 kilohertz. Capital F is equal to 5 kilohertz. So small f is equal to capital F divided by Fs, sampling frequency. So it is equal, equal to 5 divided by 18. 5 divided by 18. Okay, and therefore omega is equal to 2 pi small f, 2 pi f. So it is equal to 2 pi 5 by 18. How much it is? How much?
1.75.
It is 1.75. 1.75. So here you can write this HD e raised to j omega is equal to e raised to minus j omega. What is tau? Tau is nothing but m minus 1 by 2. What is m? M is nothing but 9 filter length. 9 is given, so 9 minus 1 by 2 means 8. Okay, so it is 8 for 0 less than equal to omega less than equal to omega c is nothing but 1.75. It is nothing but omega c. It is equal to 0 otherwise. Clear? Clear how to get SD e raised to j omega if it is not given. If it is not given. ठीक है? Then next step is h of k. H of k is equal to SD e raised to j omega, where omega is equal to 2 pi k by m. Omega is equal to 2 pi k by m. So it is equal to 2 pi k by m. M value is 9. Replace omega by 2 pi k by 9 in this equation. You call it as equation number 1. And therefore h of k is equal to e raised to minus j 8. Omega is replaced by 2 pi k by 9 for 0 less than equal to omega is 2 pi k by 9 less than equal to 1.75. It is equal to 0 otherwise. ठीक है. Therefore h of k is equal to e raised to minus j 16 pi k by 9 for, now you can adjust these limits for k only, so it becomes 0 less than equal to k less than equal to, tell me this value. So it becomes 1.75 into 9 divided by 2 pi, divided by 2 pi. Tell this value.
2.5.
2.5.
5.
Okay, so it is approximately equal to 3. It is approximately equal to 3. Means this value of h of k is applicable only for value of k ranging from 0 to 3. Ranging from 0 to 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Once you get this h of k, what is the next step? What is the next step?
H of n.
Find h of n based on m. So here m is odd or even?
Odd.
M is odd. M is odd. Therefore, h of n is equal to 1 by m curly bracket h of 0, we called it as equation number 2. H of 0 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to, now it is 1 to m minus 1 whole divided by 2, whole divided by 2, real part of h of k into e raised to j 2 pi kn by m bracket complete, bracket complete. ठीक है. Therefore h of n is equal to 1 by m means 1 by 9 inside bracket h of 0. What is value of h of 0?
1.
1. In equation number 2 put k is equal to 0, it becomes e raised to 0 and e raised to 0 is equal to 1. So it is 1 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to m minus 1 by 2 means what? 4.
4.
बराबर ना. Real part of, what is h of k? H of k is e raised to minus j, e raised to minus j 16 pi k by 9, 16 pi k by 9 into e raised to j 2 pi k n by m. M value is 9. So it is equal to 1 by 9, 1 plus 2. Even it is, even though here the summation range is from 1 to 4, but it is applicable only for k is equal to 1 to
3.
3. K is equal to 1 to 3. Real part of rearrange this equation in the form of value minus n. That's why here we can write e raised to, take minus j 2 pi k common, remaining is 8 minus n by 9. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it is equal to 1 by 9, 1 plus 2 summation k is equal to 1 to 3. So e raised to minus j theta is nothing but cos of theta. What is theta? Theta is nothing but 2 pi k 8 minus n by 9 minus j sin theta 2 pi k 8 minus n by 9, bracket complete. Okay, so it is equal to 1 by 9, 1 plus
Present, sir. Present, sir.
कौन रे? Who has given the attendance?
सॉरी सर, ते चुकून माईक ऑन झाला माझा.
यस सर बोलला ना तू. ओके ठीक आहे. 1 by 9, 1 plus 2 k is equal to 1 to 3. So here real part is cos of 2 pi k 8 minus n by 9, bracket complete. So n. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here n, what is n?
0 to 8.
0 to m minus 1. So 0 to m is 9. That's why 0 to 8. All of you clear how to design the FIR filter using frequency sampling method?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Take for homework.